Opening shot of the PSVR 2 headset on a table. Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at the Sony PSVR 2. Now, before we get into the details, I want to mention something up front that might turn some people off: the price. The PSVR 2 is going to suffer from severe sticker shock. On top of having to own a PS5, the headset costs $550. Insert an image of the PS5 console. That's a lot of money, and it's likely to turn a lot of people off before I even get to the perks of the system. But if you can bring yourself to spend more on an accessory than the console itself, there's a lot to love here. Cut to a shot of the PSVR 2 on someone's head. First things first, let's talk about the design. One of the most significant hurdles to VR adoption is making a giant piece of tech that can sit on your face without being uncomfortable. The PSVR 2 takes a different route than other headsets, and for the better. The headset itself is fairly bulky but not heavy, per se. The lens module can slide forward or back along a track, and the headband is sturdy enough to sit on your head and distribute its weight. On the rear, there's a large dial that can be used to tighten the headband to your comfort. Compared to other headsets, even using upgraded straps, the PSVR 2 is much more comfortable. Cut to a shot of the PSVR 2 lenses. The lenses inside the headset can be adjusted using a dial on the outside that will move them closer or further apart. This is crucial because if the lenses are misaligned, everything can get very blurry and difficult to focus on. For a lot of people, this is likely part of the reason they get headaches or motion sickness while using a headset. So, it's welcome to see the controls so conveniently placed. Cut to a shot of the PSVR 2 controllers. Now, let's talk about the controllers. The old Move controllers, which were initially designed to compete with Nintendo's Wiimotes, have been upgraded to more robust Sense controllers. They can even track your eye movements inside the headset itself. This makes for a much more immersive experience. Cut to a shot of the PSVR 2 and a comparison chart. The specs are also a vast improvement over its predecessor. Where the original PSVR had two 960 by 1080 pixel resolution displays, one for each eye, the PSVR 2 bumps this up to 2000 by 2040. With more than twice as much detail, this is slightly better than the Meta Quest 2. They also support HDR, giving it one of the more vivid displays I've seen on a headset, especially at this price. In short, it's one of the best VR headsets you can get right now. Cut to a shot of the PSVR 2 and the PS5 console. But does that make it worth it? That's a tough question. If you're already invested in the PlayStation ecosystem and have a PS5, then it might be worth the investment. But if you're not, then the cost of entry is steep. And even if you do have a PS5, the $550 price tag is going to be hard to swallow. Closing shot of the PSVR 2. Overall, the PSVR 2 is a fantastic piece of tech. It's comfortable, immersive, and has some of the best specs on the market. But it's also expensive, and that's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people.